I was working with an environmental scientist and an activist who is acutely aware of the destruction of our earth, our world, and the lack of a meaningful response. And through the day, more and more over these last years, he's been regularly swamped in anger and in fear. And he's particularly pained thinking about his children and what they're growing up to. So he told me that he, some months back was talking to his wife about that despair, about his children and their future. And she said, "Sweetie, I get it. I truly understand, but please, please don't let the awfulness of the future rob you or them of the love that's here. Don't let the awfulness of the future rob you or them of the love that's here." So wise. I mean, she's not saying to him, don't worry, or she's not saying, don't grieve what's happening. She's simply saying, you don't have to miss the love, the beauty that's here now. And so it is with us that we have to have an honest presence with our experience, and we have to gladden the mind. And the truth is that we can't get rid of a threatening future, and we can't avoid our fears or our grief or our uncertainty. But there are two pathways that can give us a lot of freedom. And one is really right here, presence with what is, here, here. And the second refuge really is turning towards the light, remembering what we love. And when you touch presence through either of those pathways, when you feel a sense of being at home, entrain, pause, breathe with it, get to know it so that you trust that this is more the truth of who you are than any story that imprisons you. It's like that environmental activist. We do what we can. We dedicate ourselves to helping. And as his wife said so perfectly, please, please don't let the fear of the future rob you of loving today. Okay, we're going to do a final practice of gladdening the mind and then entraining with that. And I invite you, as we've been doing, to let this be a pause. Give yourself that gift of taking a few moments to come into stillness. Give yourself that gift of taking a few full, deep breaths to help collect you right here, right now. And give yourself that gift of seeing what wants to let go a little in your body. Maybe you bring your attention to the shoulders and notice that you can soften a little. Maybe you can soften the hands, let them rest in an effortless way. Soften the belly. Allow the breath to move deep into the torso. You might bring a slight smile to the mouth and sense it spreading so you can feel it in your eyes. Let the eyes be soft. You might visualize and sense that curve of a smile spreading through the heart, making room for the life that's here. Let it spread, that sense of openness and tenderness through the body. And I invite you to reflect on what you love, what you're grateful for. And as a way of guiding yourself, you might mentally whisper, I'm grateful for, and then just say whatever comes to mind. And then whisper it again, and I'm grateful for, and say what comes to mind over and over. Or if you'd prefer, you can say, what I love is, over and over, filling in the blank. So choosing one and begin inwardly. What I'm grateful for, or what I love is. And now choose one thing that you named, that you're grateful for, that you love. And sense that really close in, what really brings up the gratitude, what really brings up the love. And let go of the object and just feel through your body and your heart the fullness of gratitude and love. Discover what it's like by letting it fill you, as if you could bathe in it, that every cell could bathe in that feeling of gratitude or love, the spaces between them. Sense how big it is. How big is the gratitude, the love? And just open out into that fullness. Sensing this is home, more true than any story. This is the gold, the essence of what we are. Just take some moments to value that, honor that. Relax back, beloved one, into the timeless presence from which shines stardust and storms, love and light. Rest, beloved one, in the mystery that is your source. As you're ready, if your eyes are closed, opening the eyes. I want to thank you, friends, for your attention. It gladdens my heart to be with you. I feel like the togetherness, the field that we share is filled with loving, filled with truth, and is what can carry us as we move through these times. Namaste. Thank you.